You want a shot of Jack in that? Oh, I read that. Great article about injecting human growth hormone to stay young, except they never say where they're getting it from. Makes you wonder if they're sucking the youth out of small brown children somewhere so that actors and trophy wives can stay in business.
Where'd you get this?
Never mind, it's absolutely pure.
What kind of monster client have you hooked up with this time?
Satanism freak.
I think there's only one source for this stuff. The adrenaline gland from a living human body.
I know. The guy didn't have any cash to pay me. He offered me human blood, said it would take me higher than I'd ever been in my life. But he was kidding. So I told him I'd just as soon have an ounce or so of pure adrenochrome. Or maybe just a fresh adrenaline gland to chew on.
I could already feel the stuff working on me. The first wave felt like a combination of mescaline and methadone. Maybe I should take a swim, I thought.
Yes, sir. They nailed this guy for child molesting. He swore he didn't do it. Why should I fuck with children, he said. They're too small.
Is talking directly to you about your reality. That's the way I experience films, especially in scenes like this. I say, all right, this is a disclosure. So see this disclosure and interpret it not as a clone, but just as the way things are.
Why do they lie, Mac? Why do they lie to us? Tell me.
To keep you from knowing what you are.
What we are?
What are we?
Oh, man, why do I gotta be the guy that tells the kids there's no Santa Claus? Okay, look, you're human, but you're not real. You're not like a real person, like me. You're clones. You're copies of people out here in the world. Hag trophy wife needs new skin for a facelift, or one of them gets sick and they need a new heart, they take it from you.
But I have a mother. I remember her.
Yeah, I know.
I grew up on a farm. I have a little dog, and I had a bike.
A bike, right. It was a pink flexi flag with little tassels on the handlebars, and you rode it up the street to your grandmother's house, and you ring a little bell, and she came out and served you cookies on a hot plate.
Yeah.
No. Memory imprints. I seen him. A buddy of mine is a programmer at the Institute. He showed me. There's only like 12 stories. They change around little details, but they're all pretty much the same. The life you think you had before the contamination, it never happened. Come on, don't look at me like that. At least you had a bike. You want to trade your rosy memory implants for my shitty childhood? Be my guest. The whole reason you exist is because everyone wants to live forever. It's the new American dream. And there's people out there that are rich enough to pay anything for it.
Don't people care that they kill us? That they take parts from us?
They don't know. They think you're vegetables simmering in a jelly sack. Why do you think Merrick has you stuck in an old military bunker below ground? He doesn't want anybody knowing the truth, especially not your sponsors.
Sponsors?
The people that had you made. They, like, own you.
But why doesn't Merrick want our owners to know that we're alive?
Just because people want to eat the burger doesn't mean they want to meet the cow. Your sponsors can't have any part of that. They're like high society, rich and famous. If they knew the truth, Merrick would be out of business.
Then we have to find our sponsors and tell them the truth, the real truth.
What?
Yeah.
No. That's the worst idea I ever heard. You're like the replacement engines on their...
I mentioned to you something that's very scary indeed. And tell you what the alien agenda is. And it's going to sound very familiar. The alien agenda is the complete takeover of this planet, the killing off of 5, 6 to 7/8 of the world's population by the year 2029. U.S. military has known about this for 45 years. They've told no one. As far as I know, I'm the only person standing before a crowd talking about the alien agenda, secretively. Okay. Back in 1954, I'll give you a quick overview. There was the created 1954 treaty where Eisenhower signed a pact with the known alien species of the time. There were 3 at the time. And said that we're going to deal in high technology, but you can take a few head of cattle and a few human beings and you can experiment on them. It's unthinkable. It's stuff straight out of the Nazi death camps, and I'm kidding you not. It's plain BS, and it's got to stop. Now, the created 1954 treaty would have been violated. After the great firefight, the alien-human war, I am the only living survivor talking about it worldwide at all. Only one. The other 2 are in nursing homes in Canada, and the Canadian government refuses to allow any U.S. people, including myself, to talk to them because they are afraid of kidnapping. Probably the reason I got shot to pieces and 11 attempts on my life is I am a direct threat to the entire system. The New World Order, the alien agenda is one and the same. It's world takeover and the decimation of the population of this planet. Now, I'm going to tell you something a little bit different about the alien species. The bad news ones, there are 9 races of alien populations. To look at a human being as a bag of food. They're not cannibals. They don't eat the flesh and the bones and all that kind of stuff. They use the glandular secretions of animals and human beings as a mixture of the vitamins for their food. They get high off of our adrenal gland substances called adrenochrome. It's something like cocaine to them. Now, what can we do about it? Right now, if we do nothing, we can do nothing about it, and it'll continue to go on. Basically, we'll be led in the dark, and you'll keep seeing more and more people disappear. Right now, there's 100,000 children totally unaccountable through FBI archives, cannot be traced anywhere. They haven't been murdered. Nobody's ever seen them. I think they're hauled underneath in some of these bases, and they are summarily done away with, and they are literally eaten. Now, that is a scary thing indeed.
The Republican Party has historically been the party that is most connected to Wall Street, the Illuminati, and the Satanists that use pedophilia as well as, this is a very delicate topic, it turns out that drinking children's blood is an anti-aging device. This is just really sick and disgusting, but it's a fact. It's a chemical fact. And if you drink adrenalized children's blood, which is to say you terrorize the child, not just with sodomy, but with torture and with other satanic ritual things. If you adrenalize the child's blood before you kill them and drink their blood, this is a doubly effective anti-aging device. You can also harvest children's bone marrow. So children are being killed for their bone marrow as an anti-aging device for the elite. I don't make this stuff up. This is what I'm being told and reading about. Yes, it is terrible, Sarah, but it is something that's gone on. It's gone on throughout history. This is not new, and it's not unique to the Americans, okay?